Aloha, nau mai, hoki mai ki tōku reo. Ko raukura taku ingoa, ko mai tō ingoa.
Ko Raimona taku ingoa, ko Penny taku ingoa whānau.
Tūmiki. Kia ora koutou, welcome to Tōku Reo, an exciting new way to learn to speak te reo Māori. Why is it exciting? One, it's based on John Moorfield's Te Whanake resources.
And two, it's not a standalone TV course. There's an internet site for follow-up exercises as well as podcasts to download to your MP3s and your iPods.
We're doing our best to make learning te reo Māori as easy as possible. How are we going, Raimona?
Ooh, I think we're doing pretty well. We've come a long way from greetings, all the way in fact to farewells, which is what today's episode will cover.
And in case you didn't know, we've got grammar.
Grammar.
There are heaps of different ways to say farewell in te reo Māori. On today's show, we're going to cover just a few of these to help you get on your way to becoming fluent in te reo Māori. Up first is haere rā. Haere rā. Haere rā is the most common way to say goodbye to someone who is leaving. Haere rā. E noho rā. Noho means to sit, stay or remain. This is why you'd only say it to someone who is staying. E noho rā. Our mates are still at the mall. Let's see what they're up to today.
Anyway, guys, I better go. I should be studying at the library.
Sweet as, then we'll catch up with you later.
I probably won't see you guys till after I finish this assignment.
Haere rā.
In hora e hoa ma.
Haere rā is the most common way of saying goodbye to someone who's leaving, but when we want to say goodbye to someone who's staying, there's a few more options to choose from. Take a look at some of these examples. Hei kona rā. Noho ake rā. Hei konei rā. These examples, although slightly different, all show other ways to farewell someone who is staying. Our friends at the shopping mall will now show us how to use some of these examples, so let's take a look.
And there, bro.
Thanks, bro. Hey, kia ora e hoa. What you up to?
Kia ora korua. Been looking for a wedding gift. Just on my way home.
Is that for tipuni and aroha?
Aye. It's taken me ages. Anyway, boys, I got a cruise.
Ka pai e hoa. Haere rā.
Ai. Haere rā.
Hei kona rā.
Another common farewell to use is ka kite or ka kite anō. Although it's in common use, strictly speaking, it isn't grammatically correct. Here's an example of how you could say it so it does make sense. Ka kite anō taua ia taua. Ka kite anō taua ia taua literally means you and I will see each other again. So there you go, whānau. Now you know how to say the correct form. Give it a go, or just choose one of the other farewells you've learnt. One last example coming up, so take a look at this. Hei kona rā. Hei kona rā, we've covered this already to farewell someone who is staying, but this is also the best way to say goodbye to someone you are speaking to on the phone. All right, I think we're ready to take another look at the mall to see how our mates will use these terms.
Kei te pēhea, Māruia.
Kei te pai e hoa. She said she was coming to the movies.
Oh, cool. Be good to have a bit of a catch-up.
Speaking of Maruia, kia ora e hoa, kei te pēhea. Oh, where? I'll come now. Ai, hei kona rā. Sorry, kare, I've got to go. Maruia's sick.
Oh, kei te pai, Jade. Give her my love. Ka kite anō taua ia taua.
Ai, e noho rā.
Ka pai hoa ma, you got through another grammar point. This isn't too bad after all, is it? Just to make sure I'm doing my part, I'm going to give you one last look at all the different farewell terms we learnt today. So get your mental Pencil ready, whānau, because I'm going to give an explanation of when to use them too. Ready? Here we go. Haere rā. Haere rā, remember this is used when we want to say goodbye to someone who is leaving. E noho rā. Noho ake rā. Hei konei rā. These three sentences are all common when saying see you to people who are remaining. Hei kona rā. Hei kona rā, this can be used to say goodbye to someone staying too, but also is a common farewell to use when finishing a phone call. Ka kite anō tāua I a tāua, more commonly known as ka kite anō. Coming up after the break, you're in for a treat. That's right, you'll get a rest from me because Raimona will be taking you through today's fix of new words and he'll even test you on them. Hope you're ready because I think he's been hanging out for this all day. Good luck. Up next is our dialect piece where you get to hear some common idioms from different iwi. Take it away. Ka kite anō tāua I a tāua.
E hika toa tāhua hoki. Oh, you look so beautiful. Ka mau te wehi. Ka mau rātou wehi. You're awesome. You look beautiful. Toa tāhua hoki. Rite tonu koe ki te rangi. You're as beautiful as the sky. Ka mau tō wehi. And they would use terminology like that. E hika toa tāhua. Ka mau te wehi. Rite tonu te rangi a tāhua nei ki a koe. You look beautiful. Special, ka mau te wehi, you look just like that beautiful sky up there. Ka mau te wehi. That's how the terminology was used. Telling you how beautiful you are, how awesome you are. No matter what, you are awesome.
Katipu, kaora, hei! Katipu, kaora, hei!
To reinforce what you're learning on Tōku Reo at home, visit our website at www.tokureo.maori.nz. On the homepage, you'll find a link to episodes. Find the episode you'd like to swat up on and click it. Here you'll find a summary of what's in that episode as well as a list of interactive exercises down the right-hand side. Here's an example. Back at the homepage, you'll also find links to the other Te Whanake resources, more exercises, a forum for Tōku Reo viewers, and a free online Māori dictionary. Have fun, kia ū!
Katipu, kaora, hei!
Nau mai hoki mai whānau. Kei te pēhea koutou. I hope you're ready to get into the kupu hou. For some of you advanced ones out there, some of the words may not be that new, but I'm sure you'll still be learning a few things anyway, and having fun at the same time. Now I've got a little challenge for you at home. Because you get to hear the pronunciation of each word first, how about when you hear each word, see if you can spell it on your own before the written form pops up. So we hua mā. Are you ready?
Tana,
His or her.
tana,
Mā be weary or sick. Mā Ingoa, name. Ingoa. Mahi, to work or to make, job. Mahi. Takako, be unmarried, single. Takako. Ogore, sweet. Let's look at the same 5 words again, but this time I'm going to throw in a bit of a visual to help trigger your memory. So here's how it will go. You get to see a visual of the word first, then hear it, then see what it looks like. Let's do it.
tana,
His or her.
tana,
Mā be weary or sick. Mā Ingoa, name. Ingoa. Mahi, to work or to make, job, mahi. Takako, be unmarried, single, takako. Man, you're just flying through these e hoa ma. On to our next lot of kupu. Remember our challenge. Try and spell the word once you hear it, even if you have to close your eyes so that you don't cheat. This will be good listening practice. Po, be consumed, exhausted or used up. Po. Taku, mai, taku. Kaha, be strong, able or energetic. Kaha. Tō, your, one person singular, tō. Hau, wind, air or breath. Hau. You know what's up next, eh? Adding visuals to the same words. So no more delaying, let's get into it. Po, be consumed, exhausted or used up. Po. Taku, mai, taku. Kaha, be strong, able or energetic. Kaha. Tō, your, one person singular, tō. Hau, wind, air or breath. Hau. Awesome job. So there you have it. Another 10 kupu to put in your te reo kete. The rate you're going, you'll be fluent in no time. Just got to keep the mahi going at home too, that's all. Okay, our website has been very useful to heaps of people over the last couple of weeks. But if you're one of those few people who haven't even been on it yet, it's definitely worth a look. Here's all our kupu one last time. Say them out loud with me to help get your tongue around te reo Māori.
Tana,
His or her.
tana,
Mā-wiwi, be weary or sick. Mā-wiwi. Ingoa, name. Ingoa. Mahi, to work or to make, job. Mahi. Takako, be unmarried, single. Takako. Po, be consumed, exhausted or used up. Po. Taku, mai, taku. Kaha, be strong, able or energetic. Kaha. Tō, your, one person singular, tō. Hau, wind, air or breath. Hau. Not bad, whānau. That's the end of the vocab section. But the mahi's not quite over yet. Before you guys get a break, we've still got to hear from Te Taura Whiri I Te Reo Māori. Because our mates were at the mall today, you'll get to learn a new word constructed by Te Taura Whiri to do with the mall. Exercises to do after the break, whānau, so make sure you come back.
You know, when I was growing up, the word we used for the local store was toa. Yes, another transliteration. The word is still very much used today for a whole manner of store, whether it be the local dairy, the warehouse, or the supermarket. So I'm happy to introduce the kupuho, or new word for supermarket, which is hokomaha. Hoko meaning to purchase, and maha meaning lots. Hokomaha, supermarket.
Katipu kaora hi. Katipu kaora hi.
To access the podcast, go to www.tokureo.maori.nz and click on episodes. Choose your episode and move the mouse to the right-hand side of the screen where you'll find a link called Podcasts. Click this link to download Tōku Reo Podcast to your iPod, MP3 player, etc. With video, audio and exercises, you can brush up on your te reo Māori skills anywhere, anytime, 24/7. Kia kaha.
Katipu kaora hi.
Kia ora no koutou. Hope you had a good break, because now we're getting into the serious stuff.
Wicked, aira. We're going to put some of the mahi we've learnt into practice. What do you reckon? Can you handle it, Okura?
Bring it down, brother. I can handle it.
All right. The first exercise is multi-choice. You'll hear an English version of a farewell, and it's your job to choose the most appropriate farewell in Māori from just 2 options. You'll have 5 seconds before you can see and hear the correct response. Take a look at this example. A farewell to someone who is staying. Is it hei konei rā or haere rā? The answer is hei konei rā. Let's see how much you remember from today. Good luck. A farewell to someone who is on the phone. Haere rā or hei kona rā? You're right if you chose hei kona rā.
A farewell to somebody leaving. That's right, the answer is haere rā. A farewell to someone who you'll see again. Is it hei konei rā or ka kitea no taua ia taua? You got it, ka kitea no taua ia taua. Ka pai e hoama, this is a multi-choice type of exercise based on the field footage at the mall. You'll get to see our mates again, but this time you get to say the farewells for our actors. But we'll help you a bit. You get to choose from a list of possible answers. Take a look at this example.
Anyway, guys, I better go. I should be studying at the library.
Sweet as, then we'll catch up with you later.
I probably won't see you guys till after I finish this assignment.
How should MΑORI say goodbye? Haere rā. E noho rā.
Haere rā.
How should Raimona say goodbye? E noho rā e hoa mā. Haere rā e hoa mā.
E noho rā e hoa mā. Ai. Haere rā.
How should MAORI say goodbye to people staying? Hei kona rā. Haere rā.
Hei kona rā.
Sorry, Kari, I've got to go. Maru, you're sick.
Oh, kei te pai, Jade. Give her my love.
How should Mahina say, see you again? Haere rā. Ka kite anō taua I a taua.
Ka kite anō taua I a taua.
Ai, e noho rā.
The next exercise is a guessing game to help you remember the kupu hau that we went over today. You'll see a picture pop up and your job is to say the word out loud too that you associate with that picture. Here's an example. Be weary or sick. Maiwi. If you've got a good memory, this will be a piece of cake. Let's have a look at the rest of them. His or her. Tana. Name. Ingoa. To work or to make, job. Mahi. Be unmarried, single. Takako. Exhausted or used up. Po. Mai. Taku. Be strong, able or energetic. Kaha. Your, one person singular. To. Wind, air or breath. Hau. A lot of kupu hau in there, whānau, and you did great.
Ai rā, can you see the light at the end of the tunnel, eh, whānau? We're nearly there, but first, let's catch up quickly with this week's learning tip.
Tēnā koutou. Our learning tip this week relates to word order. It may have come as a surprise to you to find that in other languages, word order is not the same as in English, and that is true of Māori. If we take a sentence like kei te haere te wahine a tāhua ki tauranga, there are three phrases in that sentence. Kei te haere, going, te wahine a tāhua, the woman beautiful, ki tauranga, to tauranga. As you can see, the second phrase in Māori would come at the start of the sentence in English. Not only that, the second phrase has a different word order. So instead of having beautiful before woman, in Māori we say te wahine a tāhua, the woman beautiful. Learning word order in Māori is a very important part of what you have to do. So that's our learning tip for this week.
Kotipu, kaora, hee!
That's it from us for today.
This is one of my favourite parts, where we get to use what we've been learning in context for the first time.
We learned a few farewells today. Which is the correct one, huh?
Well, you aren't going anywhere. It's Raimona and I that are going. So the correct goodbye would be...
Haere rā!
No, we'd only say that if the audience was leaving.
Oh, no, I was just kidding. Just testing you, kare. E noho rā.
See, you got to use it first. That is so not fair. Anyway, e noho rā, we'll be back next time with some revision on these goodbyes. Sounds like Raimona needs it.
Whatever. Kia mau.
Kia ū, ki tōku reo.
Kotoku reo Māori, he reo rangatira. He ara pautama, he ara puna mue, ma te whakaro mō, ma te kōrero kamarama. Kotipu, kaora, hee!
He mea tautoko.
Toko nā te manga